Says welcome
What's
to
up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the DaWeebs Podcast. We're on episode 37, I think we said. Yes? Correct?
I just said that.
All right,
I
perfect.
literally just said that.
Hey, listen, I've
I'm
got
glad we
such a
talked
dick.
about all that. I'm glad we
horrendous-
talked about all that stuff before Trudy started
You're
recording.
such a
dude.
dick.
It's all that
You're
progress
such
we
a
made.
dick.
You know my
You're
memory
such
sucks.
a dick.
Anyway,
It's all that progress we made off camera was just doing as well for the beginning. Nope, Trudy just didn't record.
I was setting up, making sure the, what'd you call it? The stuff
You suck.
was good. It was proportionate.
Nah, bro, you're waiting for us to just stop talking and then
Yeah,
hit
no,
it.
that was it. I'm not gonna start.
Bitch.
An
I'm
asshole.
not gonna start the thing in the middle of a conversation. That's just stupid. Even though I do it most of the time, but you know
That was
that's
how our
the road.
earliest episode started. You wouldn't tell us when we started.
And I still don't. So
You still don't.
still don't. The only time I'll ever tell you guys when I'm gonna start recording is when we're doing it. When we move in together, because you guys are gonna know when I hit record.
No, you're still gonna get it by us. We're just gonna be having a nice little conversation, and then Trudy's gonna look at us.
Absolutely.
Hits the button, and we just won't even know.
Absolutely. Should move this over here so you don't see the mouse. There you go.
Mouse with these nuts.
So a lot's happened this past week.
As you don't give me that.
Isaac and I have finished our finals, so we're completely home free in terms of college and winter
You
break.
do be chilling.
Yeah, for whatever reason, Isaac's school starts again next month already, which is crazy. I have 2 months. I don't know what's going on with what college you go to? Pasadena, Glendale, Pasadena.
Pasadena.
I don't know what's going on over there, but you guys are wildin'.
Things do be happening.
Yeah. But yeah, this whole last week I finished my finals, so we're home free in terms of what do you call it? School. So that means we should be keeping up more on a weekly schedule with our podcasts. And hopefully I start streaming a bit more, because now I have a lot more free time. I mean, we can pray.
Out of all the times you've said that, yeah, I'll definitely stream more, you've just never streamed one.
Yeah, which is why I said
let's put up a Trudy counter of how many times I'm gonna stream more.
Which is why
this is probably like number 5 or number 6.
Probably like a
already.
solid 100 right now.
Probably.
This is why I said hopefully. I didn't say, because like before I'd be like, yeah, I'll definitely stream more. This time I've said hopefully, so maybe that'll change the spectrum a bit. But yeah, hopefully I'll stream a bit more, and then keep the content coming.
You won't be streaming.
101.
We'll see. Anyway, what's happened this past week? Well, one of the biggest things
I went
that we
on
have
vacation.
to.
Oh wait,
with my
the thing
dad
about me, I want
for
to
like
say it
3 days.
myself.
Okay,
So
that's fine. One of the first things that we have to address, which is literally, essentially, the first thing that's, happened.
We watched Spider-Man, but don't worry about it because we're not going to talk about it and spoil
it wasn't
it.
that wasn't what I was going to say.
Well, I
One
just
of
want
us,
to put it out there. We're not going to spoil it.
obviously not. One of us
no,
has.
but let's spoil it.
One of
One
us
of us is
here,
not so lonely anymore.
One of us,
yeah, is
one of
incapable
us
of feeling
is
lonely,
like
and
the others.
one of us
One of
here.
us just doesn't belong anymore.
If she's watching this, hi. Hello again.
Hey.
It's good to see you now that you. Well, I mean, I can't
Look,
say
they
it.
can't come to karaoke with us, but now what are you going to do?
So, George, care to tell us what's been happening with you in your relationship that that I may or may not have created, started, sparked?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
It did not help him at all.
You barely
You
helped me
told him
from
what
time
to
time.
say.
I
You
think
told me what to
that's
say for like certain times. You told me what to say, and that was when I really didn't know what to say.
No, he just told you the jokes.
and they worked.
Yeah.
And
Yes, but then I
also,
stopped using your jokes after a certain point.
I may
and
or may
they
not
still
have.
worked.
I may or may not have slipped up on, one of the earlier podcasts that gave away the thing, which she used, and eventually. Go ahead,
How do you
George.
still watch an entire episode?
Oh man! Oh,
Go ahead,
man.
George. Tell us what's happened.
So, all right. Here's how my last week was. I was, being a good little Christian boy and decided I'm going to take a trip to Long Beach. Go see some friends out there, or a friend out there at the time.
Yeah, for a friend.
And at the time, friend. And, I hang out with her. It's real nice. It's real wholesome. A lot of fun cuddling and a little bit of kissing. But
That does
nothing too
not sound
extreme.
like very Christian acts to me.
Shush.
Jeebus is
But,
disappointed.
nothing too extreme. It was nice. I enjoyed it. Although I nearly fell asleep on the bus back home. That was pretty funny in my opinion. Would have been lost in downtown. But I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go back again. Thursday, December 16th. I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm excited. I get to go see her again. And the day was really long. My brother bought us food for the morning, drove me down to downtown so I could skip a bus, got on a bus, took the whole ride there, and I was just the happiest man on the planet. Big old smile on my face. Everyone else, depressed looks. Me, just smiling. I get to the 173. I wait about 30 minutes. Wasn't that bad. 30 solid minutes. And then I get there, get on the bus. I get down to the university. I see her. She's wearing my sweater. And I give her a hug, and then I grab her hand and we start walking towards the dorms. But for some reason on that day, man, no, no, we're being very like lovey-dovey, very wholesome again. Then I remembered.
Okay.
I mean, on the 173, I saw a TikTok that was very cheesy, but it worked for that guy. Whereas this guy, he was telling his girlfriend, I don't want you to be my girlfriend at the end of this year. And it took her a while until she realized he meant be my wife, like fiance. I was like, you know what? I'm going to try that. So I showed her the video. I'm like, look at this little
You're
wholesome
18.
video. No, I didn't ask her to marry me. I kind of repeat what the guy says, but instead I'm like, I don't want you to be my friend by the end of the year. She goes, what do you want me to be? I
I
say,
want to
my
be your
girlfriend.
best friend.
Yo, nah, bro.
Imagine.
Bro.
That'd be hilarious.
I ask her out. Although I asked her to ask me out as well. She did. I don't know why. But yeah. I figured out at around 10 a.m. December 16th that I was in a relationship. Yeah, let's go.
You can't hear the clapping on my mic. Let's go.
Well, you guys can't hear it, everyone else can.
No, I heard you clapping.
Yeah. Well, some of it.
I was most definitely very happy and played a lot of like 70s, 80s love music and was just being really cheesy, telling very shitty puns, and I felt very happy. Very happy.
Oh yeah,
Good
she
day.
started following me after that. I think like yesterday she followed me and I was just like, cool.
Yeah, I've been in a nice little happy relationship. Your boy is no longer lonely.
Man, shut not
And to that I say,
I talked to her for about 5 months, freshman going on to sophomore year. Lost connection. Reconnect on October 29th. After 2 months of talking, we go out. And if that ain't a speed run to get in a relationship, boys, I don't know what is.
Congratulations on winning the GGFR, kind sir.
Oh, you don't want to say it?
The Great Girlfriend Race.
There we go.
I'm pretty sure we mentioned it in the podcast. I don't know if we did, but
I think we did at least once.
I think it was
like
the
a
one after.
quick
I think it was the
mention.
karaoke podcast that we
maybe
mentioned it.
yeah,
Was it? Probably.
So I have a message to Al. First things first,
Uh-oh.
thank you for making our boy one of the happiest men alive. Cheers to that. It's great to see great to see a
what
fellow
is this?
great to see a fellow DaWeeb be so happy, and I wish him the best in the relationship.
Take care of our little boy.
Yeah.
Of our little man.
However, on the flip side, fuck you, because you've stolen my brother in arms, my man, who's been with me through thick and thin, through the perils of loneliness.
Cool. Yeah, I guess I'm here too, and that's awesome. Yeah, I'll just go with myself, I guess.
Well, I mean, the thing is, you're gonna be with me longer. George had the,
not by choice.
Man, I'm lonely with Trudy. I was the man. I'm lonely with Trudy, but nah, I ain't so lonely anymore.
Yeah, but
George, if you are a dick at any point or you become a douchebag, I'm punching you in the face. I'm calling her right now. If you become a douchebag, I'm punching you in the face.
I doubt I'll become one, but okay.
Trudy will also punch you in the
free
face.
range to just beat the shit out of me if I do.
Yay! Time to abuse this system.
Yeah, with great happiness comes great sacrifices, and losing a brother in arms so that he can gain happiness is
just stole that from Spider-Man.
See you, George. Bye-bye.
It's well worth it.
Goodbye, George.
So,
see you never.
Coincidentally, on that day, the 16th, I had something to do. So what a coincidence.
You watched Spider-Man twice.
I did.
Hey, fuck you.
On the 16th, I had plans with another group of friends, not the DaWeebs, not us. Another group of friends.
He has more friends than us.
Imagine having more friends. Imagine having
outside friends from the DaWeebs. What a loser.
He disgusts me.
So they invited me to watch Spider-Man. I was an afterthought, though, so, don't worry about it. They initially invited someone else, but he couldn't make it, which in the end meant that I was able to make it. So, movie was at 11. Felix, one of the people there, he's the driver. He came to pick me up. What do you call it? He picks us up at 8:30 roughly. We go get something to eat. We go buy a shit ton of snacks. I stuff my bag again, like usual, because, who wouldn't, right? Especially since, theaters nowadays, or the theater that we were going to, they don't check our bags, so stuffed my bag with snacks. And we got there at roughly 9 o'clock, 2 hours before the movie started. And mind you, it was probably about 40-something degrees out, and I'm just chilling there in a hoodie, t-shirt, hoodie, and some shorts. So everyone else was dying cold. I was chilling, but doesn't mean I want to be out in out there for 2 hours before the movie started. And it was a whole mess of things because only half of us was there. Nonetheless, everyone finally arrives around 10:30. Go into the theater, and then I watch the movie. And then, my brother's taking a shit. Good to know. What do you call it? Watch the movie. We come out. I am hyped as shit because, it was an amazing movie. It was a Spider-Man movie. It was the long-awaited movie of the year, presumably. And I needed someone to nerd out to, someone to talk about the movie with. And these guys are the main guys that I talk with, so I wanted to talk with them about it, but we planned to watch it 2 days later, so I had to hold off about talking about it for 2 days, which was incredibly, incredibly hard to do. And I for once in my life had to think about what I said before I said it, which was incredibly taxing. And I'm pretty sure, George, you were there in that call yesterday not yesterday, but the day before we hung out to give you, little small details about the movie to hype it up. And I just kept messing up my words because I kept having to think about what to say, and there were so many times where like I should not say that. So incredibly hard for me to do. But I did it, and 2 days later, unfortunately, one of us, Ramses, was unable to make it. It was planned for the 5 of us to go. It was us 3, plus Kevin, plus Ramses. Ramses was unable to go, so we tried our hand inviting other people to go. Al couldn't make it. The Benster couldn't make it either. So, waste of a ticket, but what can you do? We totally could have invited like just a
I
random
still
person.
got paid for it.
Yeah. We could have invited like a totally random stranger to come, but like
looked at some random guy waiting in line with his friends. Hey, you want to go watch Spider-Man with us?
it's like, hey, we've got a spare ticket. You
Alright, see you guys later. I'm gonna go watch Spider-Man with these randos.
Yeah. But yeah, obviously
And we had middle row.
we don't have the
so
balls. Yeah, we don't have the balls to do that though, so we didn't. Movie starts, we go into the movie. These fuckers not Isaac. These fuckers forget that to buy me a snack, so I was depressed. Kidding.
Well, no,
I was
we
just
buy
kinda
you
there
a
with
snack.
them.
Yeah, they
buy
did
you
buy
a
me a
snack
snack,
earlier in
but
the
we called we were in a call the day before, or like we texted the day before. They're like, yeah, I've got your snacks. I was like, oh, sick. What'd you get me? It's like, oh, yeah, you got you a snack.
I was there too. I got Doritos.
Yeah, but I
See, the
woke
thing
up.
is, it's like I was fully trusting Kevin because Kevin was like, "No, yeah." I asked him what kind of snacks he wants, and he told me. I was like, "Okay, fucking, what type of veggie chips did he want?" Oh, he was like, "Nothing spicy," and I was like, "Okay, fucking, they only have spicy here." And then I asked about peanuts, and he was like, "Anything but trail mix." I was like, "The fuck do you mean anything but trail mix? Help me choose." And just didn't help me.
Well, but yeah, eventually they did buy me the spicy veggie chips the day of. I woke up late because I had a late night that night. The Witcher got released, so I was binge watching all the episodes, and another great series. Let me tell you, if you haven't watched it, you definitely should.
I'm watching season 2. It's really fucking good.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it, and but yeah, so since I stayed up late, I woke up late. I was technically supposed to wake up at 10, meet up with them at like 11:30, and then get on the bus, be there at 12:30. Woke up at 10:30, didn't leave the house until like 11:20, met up with them at 11:30, went on the bus, and then we we went to the thing, killed an hour of time waiting for the movie to start, watched the movie, which was amazing. Again, even though it was my second time watching, it was well worth the second watch. And then yeah, and then after that, we hung out for a small tiny bit until eventually we got to go to the Chun Isuk's place, where there I would
It was
build
terrible.
his
It destroyed my home.
or I had to build his PC. Now, it should have been really simple. Just go in, build his PC. Now, there's a small little problem that I had when it came to it, and it had nothing to do with.
He refused to use my toilet.
It had nothing to do with
The
building the PC.
disrespect on this man, not using my toilet in
I
my own
had
home.
to take a dump. I had that.
He had to
feeling
take a massive shit.
You come into my
He could have
home.
went to the restrooms inside the fucking movie theater, but he decided not to.
So
Alright, so this was technically on you.
it was ever since like 4 p.m. So I held the shit in for about like, well, maybe even earlier. So I've held the shit in for like 4 hours at this point. By the time we got to Isaac's place, so I'm a nervous shitter, right? If I'm not comfortable, nothing will come out. It's same with pee, right? Like if I get too nervous, if there's like people behind me, or I know there's people waiting, or like if it's the restroom's too crowded, I just can't do it. I like my body just refuses because it's like, bro, someone's gonna walk in on you and you're gonna be completely embarrassed, or you're gonna. It's a big one, right? That was the other option. So I was like, yeah, I can't do it. So I had the talk with them. I was like, listen, brother man, I've got a shit. and I've had to shit for a while, so I will not. But I won't use your restroom. But obviously, they were. Isaac was telling me to just go take a shit and use his restroom. I don't know.
You come into my home, and I offer you the hospitality of a restroom
I
that is
am.
Come
in
into
my
my
home,
house.
under
And you
my
decide not to
roof,
take a shit.
that is under my care, and I offer this special occasion as hospitality to you. I reach a hand out, and you slap my hand away in refusal. The
I
The thing is that
disrespect on
Trudy
this
made it
man.
so weird
He comes
and
into
tried
my home
so.
and disrespects me in my own house. I'll
Trudy
beat the
tried
shit
so
out of you.
hard to not use the restroom in Isaac's by going like, bro, I'll fuck up your toilet, bro. Don't let me do it. We're inside a Foot Locker, just talking about how monstrous this shit's gonna be. uh,
Yeah, no. So I don't know how it's not weird for you guys. If I ever go to a friend's house, the first time I'm there, I try to not use their restroom as often as I can, right? If I have to pee, I'll try to hold it in as much as I can. If I have to poo, I will try my damnedest to never poo, right? Like, that is the worst thing I can ever do whenever I go to a friend's place. I will not, because, like, the restroom is a private place and it's
bro, you come to my place and you're like, hey, let me use your restroom. You and Kevin do that.
Listen, no.
You walk
I've
through his
used,
door and you just rip a
You
fat
walk
one.
into my restroom.
I've used your restroom one time, and that was during your
Uh-huh.
birthday party. That was the only time I've ever used your restroom.
Nah,
You
bro, I've
also
seen my
showed
restroom, bro. It's
bare
been like,
ass in his home.
Listen, fucking in the restroom doesn't count. The only time that counts is when I properly used it. Outside that, I will try to never use anyone's restroom unless, you're the Benster, but I've been to his place for 13 plus years, so that's a difference, right? Like,
You try not to use the toilet a lot in George's house, but you're fine with showing bare ass.
yeah. The duality of man. But yeah,
And sometimes I can't believe you're a real person.
it's just a weird thing for me to use someone else's bathroom. I'm just uncomfortable and it's just not a fun time. So I try to stay away from as many random people's bathrooms, not random people, but friends' bathrooms as much as possible, because I know I'm a dirty person, especially in the bathroom. So I don't know. It might just be a weird thing that's from me, but I can't use the restroom of another person. It's just weird to me. So I tried my best to hold it off, but another problem started when the fact that his dad made food for us, or his family did. Was it your dad? It was your dad, no? His family made food for us.
it was his dad. Yeah.
And I had to do the number two. Obviously, when
before
before
you continue, holy shit, was his dad's food extremely good, bro. I ate 2 bowls and I wanted to eat the whole fucking thing, but I felt like, nah, I can't pig out. Can't do that in Isaac.
No, you definitely could have. That's the whole reason we brought you.
I
That's
know,
the whole
but
reason they made a lot. An entire pot full.
Yeah.
Bro, I felt bad when I was like, oh, fuck, I'm leaving this pot full.
Don't
Nah,
feel
bro.
bad.
Don't feel bad. If
Hey, let me over again.
If an Asian
Nah.
family,
I'll clean the pot.
like that's the whole point, right? You cook to eat it on. If you eat a lot, then that's. But yeah.
And if there's leftovers, you eat it later.
Yeah. But when you have to go do the number two, but your friend's family makes food for you, you obviously don't feel hungry because first of all you have to clear your bowels and clear that area before you can then properly eat. So we're in the middle of eating. I eat like 1 bowl, and then I'm like, I gotta go poo, and I couldn't hold it any longer, especially since my body was like, hey, yeah, you're adding more. How about you clear it before you add more? So to push it all down at once, you just have to go. So then
He didn't even get halfway through his first bowl. And he was gone for like 30 minutes after.
Yeah. And then
Judy, you really didn't get through half your first bowl.
And then,
Yeah,
obviously I passed everything passed through, and then I came back and then my bowl was cleaned and I was depressed.
Yeah, my mom took your bowl and threw your food away.
Dude, I was so depressed. I came back, my bowl's gone. I'm like, bro, I'm still hungry. Obviously I didn't say anything because like that's my bad, right? I'm gonna, it's the consequences of my actions, but yeah. So I was depressed. I didn't get to eat more. I finished a pear. I had ice cream, and then continued building Isaac's PC.
George suggested a stream.
So they did
And
stream.
then I streamed for I think it was like what 20 minutes,
Yeah,
30 minutes.
roughly.
It didn't even reach an hour.
Yeah, and I cut myself. Well, I don't know if you can see it on there, but this one's
Surprisingly, I had my face covered for the entire stream.
that cut's more prevalent. You can see that one. But yeah, I've got a few other cuts on my thumb, which is
I kind of scraped my thumb. I don't know how good the camera quality is
yeah,
there.
you could kind of
See, I didn't do anything because they didn't want me to touch the PC. So all I had to do was just eat. And I ate my plentiful.
Oh
Although I could have been
yeah.
more.
So obviously, when you're building your own PC, I'm making you build that on your own. So
No.
I'll be there to supervise, but you're doing
I'll give you
most of the work.
$2 to build it.
George, he told you to observe him
I did tell
to
you
build
to.
the PC,
Nah,
and you did none of that. You wanted to watch meme compilations on on my monitor. That was what you wanted to do.
It's funny as shit, bro. It's funny as shit, bro.
Um.
Even that one meme that had to make you delete the VOD.
I would have deleted it anyways. It was a shit stream.
So yeah, I finished building the PC, and when I think I figured all the wiring correctly, because for whatever reason the manual didn't necessarily tell me how to plug in the reset switch and the power switch, right? It should, but it didn't. So I had to try to figure that out on my own. And when I finished everything, I thought I plugged it in, turned on the.
Okay, before you tell this, can we just say that it was really late at night? We were all tired. Okay.
It was 9:00. It wasn't super late.
It was at night, and we were tired, and that's all that matters.
Plug it in, flip the power supply on, hit the power button. Nothing. Now we're like, this is something. So then I just think to myself, oh, maybe I just incorrectly cabled or plugged in the power switch, reset switch, all that incorrectly. Turn on the power supply, unplug it, replug the those cables. I think I have it this time. Plug it in, flip on the power switch or power supply, press the power button. Nothing happens. And now this is where I'm like, okay, this is a bit sketch. So we I keep fiddling around for another 10-15 minutes, still nothing, and then I try, keeping it plugged in, unplug everything, and I try to just jump it myself with the screwdriver on the pins. Nothing happens, and I'm like, this is really weird. I don't know why it's not doing this. And I once again tinker around for another 5 minutes. I look over. So where I plugged it in, it wasn't like your usual outlet. I plugged it into a extension cord, right? Extension cable. I look over and I'm like, why is there no lights on the extension cable? Hey Isaac, is it on?
I look over and I realize, oh yeah, I turned it off earlier.
The funny part is,
it.
I remember I told Isaac, why is that on?
Oh my god, you're the reason I had so many problems.
He unplugged this charger. I was like, do you want it? I was like,
George was like, hey, there's nothing plugged in there. Why is it on? And I was like, oh yeah, I guess you're right. I'll turn it off. And then I pressed the switch. I didn't realize that hours later it was
you see, in my mind, I think I blocked off that conversation and I saw something was plugged in and I saw that it was on. So in my mind, I was like, oh, so that works. Okay, I'll just plug it into that when I plug it in.
My room is fairly it's not the smallest, but it's small enough where if you have a conversation between two other people within close distance of each other, you can hear everything.
Yeah. I blocked that off. I blocked off that conversation.
The moral of the story is we're just all retarded, okay?
Yeah. So then we all just collectively facepalm, plug it in. I replug everything in, flip on the power supply, press the power, and everything turns on and everything has power. There's a noise that it was making, which I'm a little bit worried about, but I think it just means that
my graphics card didn't come in yet. So
yeah, his graphics card didn't come in.
That's why I'm not using my PC at the moment.
Yeah,
if you were wondering.
So,
hey, shut your chest up. You don't even got a PC.
So yeah. So we finally finished. We all facepalmed. We were all like, "Oh my god, we're fucking stupid." And then that was the PC building process. I was very stressed.
And as we were walking down to the garage, Chidi went down a slide. It was great.
It was fun. So like I was still carrying my soda because it was a soda.
So much.
I was like, I climbed up the rope to the. So he has a playground in his thing. So I was like, fucking, I'm gonna go down the slide, bro. Fuck it, I'm a kid at heart. I tried to climb in, and the fucking thing was smaller than I thought. It was like, I don't know.
It is made for kids. What do you expect?
You'd think they'd be a bit more accommodating, you know? What if it's a
No.
big kid, you know? So I tried to climb in, and I'm like, oh my god, it's small. I barely fit. Well, no, I fit just fine, but like, I thought I could stand in and just walk in, but I couldn't, right? I had to like properly get on all fours and squeeze in. So I squeezed in, head over to the slide, you know, hands up, go down the slide. It was great.
And I was not looking, but the sound that slide made was not good. I'm saying now, it didn't sound good at all.
I will say this: I went down the slide a bit faster than I thought. So, nonetheless, got down the slide, went to the garage. We all got dropped off, and we're supposed to do an episode yesterday, but everyone was dead tired, so there's a no-go on that. Highly unfortunate, but you know, what can you do? So yeah, now we just wait on Isaac's graphics card, which should hopefully arrive this Wednesday or Friday. Sorry, I don't know why I said Wednesday. Hopefully it arrives this Wednesday or Friday, and
hopefully it arrives Wednesday.
Hopefully it arrives Wednesday.
I really do hope that it arrives. Like, maybe like a day sooner. So like
yeah,
Thursday,
I just hope it arrives
at the earliest.
At this point, yeah, we just hope it arrives. And then
the guy sent me the receipt, the whole thing.
Right.
It's like the pay transaction, and then like the it'll be shipped by like February, not February, by Friday.
Yeah, and then hopefully on Friday we'll see Isaac plug in his graphics card, and
then they'll watch it explode on me. It'll be great.
Turn on the PC, and hopefully nothing goes
you
wrong.
You know what else will explode on you?
Yes, sir. This room that you see me in is going to just gone.
Also, I think
after I plug it in,
George and I can share this collectively, but I was so in their bathroom. It took me a little bit to get started because first of all,
I know this one.
The toilet is facing directly to the mirror, so you're taking a look at yourself while you're taking
listen,
shit.
Bro, weirdest shit I've ever taken in my life. I'm just staring at myself.
To be fair, you should have seen that coming. I also told you my toilet was right next to my shower.
Yeah, no, I knew that, but like
it was like it's like right next to it.
It's like still a weird experience just taking a look at yourself while you're taking a shit.
Yeah, it's weird. That's why I always just bring my phone in there, just like look down.
Some narcissistic type shit. And secondly,
I don't want to see myself take a shit.
you guys have a shit stool and like some foam that you put on there, and
yeah,
I didn't, like me thinking, oh, it's I can probably just put my feet on the foam, probably wouldn't distract me too much. It distracted me a lot because I couldn't get proper footing. Like comfortable seating to take the shit. So I was just like fidgeting, and then
you get used to it after a couple years.
Yeah, and then I tried to move it out, but then I realized, my fucking, my feet are in my pants, right? And I'm just like, fuck, I don't want to stand up and then pull it out, and then, because I had to move the stool too, and yeah, it was just, I don't know, man.
You also didn't close the door when you first went in there. That was weird.
I turn and I just see Judy standing there. In my head, I'm like, no, close the door, close the door.
This man was about to like open it all the way, which to be fair is like a stall on its own, but there's a crack in the door where you can see like the guy sitting on the toilet. So I know for a fact that's not gonna fly. I'm just like, Judy, close the door. And then George is also just like, Judy, just close the door. And then George gets up, goes to the bathroom, and he's like, I don't know what they're talking about, but it takes them like a couple minutes to just close the door.
Amen to a better.
Well, see, the thing is that's probably my fault, because I have the master bedroom technically, right? So I'm just used to having the door open, right? And I don't know, my family never closes doors. There's just something about them, leaving doors open. So like to me,
Even my sister was like, "Do they not know how to work a bathroom?"
I just leave it open, dude. It's weird. This contradicts my saying, or like I feel like bathrooms are so private that you should keep them private. But like I just leave my bathroom open for everyone to see if they ever come in my room.
It's just another one of your duality of man moments.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. It's like it's just one of those things where like I think everyone else keeps it private, and I respect that. But like for me, I've got nothing to hide. Just fucking show everything. Want to see my balls?
Yeah,
I'll whip
not
it out
to
right
my
now.
family.
You were not doing that when we lived together. At least for the first week.
No promises. Anyway.
At least forever.
Anyway.
What you mean, no promises?
No promises. So yeah, so I have, I just never close bathroom doors. So expect that. I'll try to, train myself to do that, when I move in with you guys, but like, I forget that, that's the, what do you call it? The shared bathroom. Because I don't, well, I mean, I do share the bathroom, but I share with my dad, right? Like, my dad doesn't, sleep
I
in his
shared my bathroom with 3 other people, Judy.
So, yeah, to me, it's like no one else will use that bathroom except me and my dad.
And dude, you know how small my bathroom is.
Also, I don't like closed bathrooms because I can never tell whoever's in the bathroom. It's like if I leave the bathroom open, that's how I know, oh, no one's in there, right? Like if you have it closed, I'm like, is someone using it? Like,
who the fuck's in this
If the
restroom?
bathroom door is ever closed in my house, we just know someone's in there.
Yeah. That's how it is, right? Because like, if people close the bathroom door, I don't know if someone's in there, right? So that's why I just leave mine just completely open. So that's just how I do the things I do. After that, we all get home safe and sound, and then everyone was dead.
Yeah, there's a huge mess in my room.
There was. There's lots of parts.
And nobody helped to clean up.
Well, I mean, your dad had to drop us off, so we didn't have time. Unfortunately,
George wasn't doing anything.
Yeah, fair.
George was just sitting there the entire time.
Nah, bro, I was watching memes, bro. I gotta keep the stream entertained, bro. I gotta keep that.
I was not streaming at the time that we were about to leave.
What do you mean? Nah.
I'm never inviting you back to my home ever again. You're never getting that food that you tasted. It's a one and done.
The only time I'll get invited is if your PC has a problem and I'm like the technician that you just ring up. Hey, there's something wrong. Say less, brotherman. I'll be there. So yeah, that was.
I get home and then I realize I have to use the bathroom like now. So and then I come into my room and then I realize the mess was still there. So I throw off my jacket, I hang it on the door. Anything I can find just goes into a box. All the trash, all the tiny boxes goes into a box. Throw those boxes into my closet, just run out, grab my clothes and like a change of clothes, go into the bathroom, turn the shower on, and then just instant relief.
Oh right, I have to say this. On Thursday, as I was, as Felix was driving me back, I was there with another friend, Ryan, and he says to me that he's watched every single episode of our podcast. And in my mind, I'm thinking, I am so sorry for putting you through everything. And I'm like, there's no way you
At least Ryan knows of our fetishes now. Because we've definitely mentioned it more than once.
There's no way you've watched every single podcast episode. He's like, yeah, I think I have. I'm like, you're a maniac. And I'm so sorry for putting you through that. I'm like, how are you able to watch an hour of us just fucking rambling about bullshit that, isn't that, I don't even think is entertaining half of the time. And he's like, no, I don't know. I just put you guys on whenever I'm doing homework. And then, like, it is pretty entertaining. I'm like, how the fuck are we entertaining?
That's a genius tactic, though. When you're so bored, you have nothing to do but just do homework at that point. It gets done quicker. You focus better, and then at the end, instant relief. You just get to turn it off.
But like, I'm just like, dude, I'm so sorry for all the dry shit that we put in the middle, right? Because like recently our stuff
all
has
those
been
silences, man, in the early episodes.
Yeah, recently our stuff has been picking it up, and I think we've definitely gotten better with the whole podcast thing and talking for an hour, and having content, having something to talk about, and even if we don't, we can just pull stuff out of thin air and just have everything flow better.
Quick fire, boom, boom.
Exactly,
boom.
but like earlier on, it was just so bad, and I don't know, like we didn't even have any content, and like it's horrible. I don't know how anyone was able to sit through any of that, but yeah. So thank you, Ryan, for watching every single one of our podcasts. You are a legend. You're a goat. If we, I don't know, if something happens with
Congratulations,
this,
Ryan. You win a sense of sadness. Congratulations, you won.
Ryan, I don't know how you did it. You fucking crazy man.
Ryan has definitely now seen new sides to us that I don't think he's seen before.
Absolutely. Ryan, if this channel ever takes off, you will forever be in our hearts as our number one, and you will get special privileges.
I would like to say that in high school, in my physiology class, Ryan was also there. And one day we were learning about genitalia, and he just cuts out a picture of the male penis anatomy, and he just hands it to me. Doesn't say a word, he just hands it to me. And I just go, thanks. I'll hang this up on my wall, I guess. And then he just
nods
at
me.
me.
What do you mean you hanged it up on your wall?
So
I took it down now,
clearly,
but I've had it up there for like a.
You're
gonna have to
rehang
rehang it
right?
after.
Like,
Bring
I'm
it
gonna
up.
rehang it. I'm gonna rehang all the stuff that was on my wall, but it was there. I had it for like months. I think for like over a year, I think. And
Let's
then I sent
go.
Ryan a picture, and then he was like, "I'm proud of you," and I was like, "Thanks."
Yeah, man. So it'll be good. It'll be great time. Yeah, that's essentially all of our week. And now that we're today Monday.
Yes.
Yes, today Monday.
Today's Monday.
Yeah.
I thought it was fucking Sunday, dude. I'm so out of it. I have to go get laundry. It's probably time for me to go get laundry.
How long has this been episode going for?
It's barely been 42 minutes. We've got another 20 minutes to go. Yeah. We didn't drag it out. We definitely got more, got straight to the point with this one.
It sucks, dude. We should draw out these episodes more.
Maybe.
And you were talking about how we've gotten it all good footing on doing episodes, and now here we are just trying to think of things to fill time.
Well, obviously, one of our bigger plans for this week is the karaoke, which will be a great vibe. There's going to be 6 of us, all men. It's going to be one hell of a sausage party.
Ooh, I should probably say what I am planning for on January 8th. If we're running out of content.
I mean, ideally,
if we can go, and by we I mean Chudina.
Ideally, we would have had 1, maybe 2 girls, but some things happened, and now it's just full on sausage party, and I am all for it. I did tell the Benster that it is karaoke, so I did remember. You didn't have to remind me. Are you guys proud of me?
No, that is the only thing you remembered.
All right, cool. Anyway, I see how it is. But yeah, so the karaoke should be a blast. That is coming. I was gonna say this Wednesday, but no, that's Thursday. If your graphics card arrives earlier, I should be able to get my USB back from Isaac, but it shouldn't matter too much because.
And we go to Isaac's house to set it up so that I can eat more of his dad's food.
Yo, honestly,
no.
True.
Honestly,
I will only invite Judy.
Why? I wasn't that bad.
Because you did not help me clean up, I will only invite Shooty.
Bro, that's some
You
bullshit,
shouldn't have been
bro.
sitting in my chair fucking half asleep, dumbass.
Dude, I wasn't even half asleep. I was just looking at memes.
No, you were just asleep.
You almost.
I was also kind of texting.
You're
so-
right. You're right. You weren't half asleep. You were just
weren't
asleep.
There were so many times you
Soon-
just look over, your eyes are closed. Just
At the end, he was just in my chair just doing this.
Nah, as soon as you guys brought up cleaning, I was like, "Fuck, man, guess I'm asleep."
in the car ride back, I look over to him for a second. And I'm just like, oh, sick. It is a great time. I should have eaten more. I shouldn't have left to go take a shit, bro. That's the
Dude, you should have eaten more, bro. I want to go back and just eat more.
In the beginning, Chudy.
No.
We had time before we ate.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
My dad was making food when we got home.
The problem is I'm insecure. You keep telling me that like the walls are thin, so I was insecure the whole time about taking a shit because I'm afraid that your family's gonna hear me. You and your family are gonna hear me, especially since the bathroom.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, thankfully. But like I didn't know that at the time. And the bathroom is like right next to the kitchen, right? So like I'm there. If I was,
I told you you have the vent and we have air fresheners.
If I sat in there and your family is right outside, essentially, that would make me.
Oh, great heavens!
I wanted to say as soon as I opened the door, "Oh, great heavens!" But your mom was standing there, so I was like, "Ah, fuck, I can't."
Yeah. I think later on we will get. We also met your grandma. That was pretty pog.
My grandpa was also there, but he didn't come out of his room.
Yeah.
I think he was just watching TV.
That is a vibe. To just not even come out and just watch TV.
My grandpa just always watches TV.
Sounds like a pretty grandpa thing to do. Yeah, hopefully.
I see him asleep on the couch sometimes.
Yeah, when we walked in, I didn't even know that was your sister on the couch. I just thought it was a normal ass couch, bro.
No, I mean the couch that's like right next to the kitchen.
Yeah.
My sister was asleep in her bed in the living room.
I walk in and
I
like
pointed it out.
Yeah, you pointed out. I was like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh shit, that's your sister? What the fuck?" It was wild, man. I sat in the king seat too. I felt weird. Like, I thought you were gonna sit there.
Seat and still took
I'm not gonna let you sit next to my sister.
Well, yeah, obviously, but like, I thought you were gonna sit there. Like, the way that we drew it up.
If my sister wasn't sitting there, then I would.
Yeah, the way we drew it up, I thought you were gonna sit in the king seat, and then but whatever. Shit, we ran out of content. No.
Okay, boys, January 8th, I have planned a really good date, a really solid date. All right.
I say I planned it. No, I'm kidding.
What do you mean?
You did help him plan the bulk of it.
The bowling part, yeah, that was about it. Actually, you brought up arcade, and then bowling kind of came to my mind as well. But yeah, let's just forget about that part. But mainly, January 8th, I'm going bowling. Maybe with Judy and Isaac, maybe not. But I'm most definitely going with my girlfriend.
I just want to see George in the maid outfit.
No.
That'd
So like,
be hilarious.
So should we buy the maid outfits before, or should we do it after?
I think it'll be an after thing.
Yeah, it should definitely be an after thing because we all have different sizes. I think it's gonna.
That and
well, no, I meant like all of us should all buy one. That way we all.
That'd be a waste of money.
And then
that would be a waste of money because then the winning team wouldn't have to wear it.
Yeah,
exactly.
The winning team can return it.
That'd still be a waste.
Could do it after. There's no point in doing it before. If you're just gonna
man, I'm just trying to get an excuse to buy the maid outfit, bro. Goddamn.
Judy secretly just wants to wear the maid outfit. He's just like, every plan I have is backfiring. I can't wear the maid outfit at this rate. I'll never wear it at this rate. Fuck.
Yeah, keep going, George.
I have planned it so that it's going to be bowling. And I know the bowling alley has a little food area, so that we can eat there, me and her. Or go get milkshakes. And there's an arcade is there as well, so it's going to be a nice date. And I cannot wait.
and we've planned to rig the whole bowling game so that George loses. I'm a terrible bowler, so let's go, teammate.
I'm gonna watch.
I'll definitely help you win, George. Definitely.
I'm gonna binge watch.
You can count on me, buddy.
I'm gonna binge watch a bunch of bowling tutorials.
Practice your form in your room.
You fucking bitch. If I still manage to win, I'm gonna be happy.
Even with me as your teammate? Good luck, man.
Yeah, because George, realistically, the only possible way you'll win is if you get all strikes. Because Isaac is just gonna gutter ball intentionally every single time. So.
All right. How about the deal will only commence if Isaac actually plays for real?
Yeah, he'll play for real, but
yes, that means not just gutter shots.
I'll play for real, but I can't guarantee I won't get a gutter ball every single time.
I think
it's just not fair for me.
I think you most definitely, things won't be good either ways. So, man, that should be a fun time.
Like, hey, now I can like try seriously if you pay me a little.
I'll give you $1.
I'm kidding. No, I'm gonna feel in that major. George.
There's
you'll have to wear it too, right?
Good luck, man.
You'll have to wear it too, right?
Nope, I said I would take on Al's punishment with Judy.
Yeah.
Which means that
if you lose,
no. If she loses, that means I'm wearing it with
team, Isaac.
No,
you're on my team.
If we lose,
no, it only
Isaac and I
works
take
for both of you. For
Isaac
you
and
Al.
Yeah.
Trudy, you know what would be better if you join my team instead? Because if I do lose, then you have a full range to wear the dress.
No, I'm good, bro. I'll wear it anyways. I'll join you.
Yeah, Chitty will take my punishment.
Yeah, there you go. That's what it is. I'll take his punishment. But then if Al somehow loses, Isaac and I will take punishment.
Yeah.
Or Isaac will take her punishment.
So either way, I think Chitty is going to want to wear the...
Either way, matter who fucking wins.
The only winner in all of this is only Chitty.
Yeah, it's gonna be such an awkward conversation with my parents. Why do you have that? I lost the bet,
Yeah, he doesn't even fucking go to the bowling. He just wears it anyways. Lost the bet, man.
Yeah, I lost the bet. Friends bet me. In bowling, I lost. And damn, And
but Judy, you didn't even go bowling. Lost though.
Did your plans cancel?
Virtual bowling. But
Chitty, you're at home the whole time. How did you get out the door?
That's why I said virtual bowling.
I just saw the Wendy's thing because I'm still doing the wheel earn.
Yeah.
And one of the guys in the ads for the fries stuff was flossing.
Thank you all for tuning into the. No, I'm kidding.
But I don't know if I want to work you anymore.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, thank you all for tuning to the episode. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be in the next episode. I'm going to kill myself. Anyways, later, guys.
Yeah, the bowling will be fun if we can attend. It is a while away. That's what, 2 weeks from here. So
yeah,
and
hopefully I have a good amount of money by then to fully make that date nice, and hopefully the gift I want to buy gets here pretty fast because I can't wait.
Speaking of money, I have received my $280 extra.
Shit, Judy, you want to let me?
No, I'm good, bro. I'm poor, dude. I needed that, bro. I needed that money, bro. I'm poor, bro. So yeah, now I'm debating on whether I should buy the Sidemen clothes, but I think I'm gonna wait until I get paid from the WeLearn and then use that money. I don't want to dip into this emergency fund.
Money.
I can't scream because it's 11:56 p.m., bro.
It's
I can't scream because I have thin walls in general.
Yeah. Damn, content gone again. Anything else are we doing?
George, you have any questions for us?
Is that our fail-safe now? If we just
go
run
back
out of
to
content,
all reliable, baby.
Would you rather?
I mean, okay.
Would you rather shower in the shit or sink in the cum?
I ran out of lollies, bro. I have to go buy some now.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
FBI, come get your mans.
I've got to go buy
Isaac,
some now.
Chewy, what are you thankful for this Thanksgiving?
What the?
All right, so we
I
will
thought
just
you were going
sit
to continue
here
the fucking meme. I thought you were
the.
going to continue the meme and be like beans, rice, Jesus Christ, and bye. But no, you just
We are now going to sit here in silence for the next 5 minutes and then we will end off the episode. Thank you all for tuning in.
let's just say Ryan's name for about 5 minutes.
See how many times you can say Ryan.
That's our special shout out for Ryan.
That's our special. Make
Hey,
sure you
yo,
go follow
Ryan.
Make sure you go follow
Ryan.
Ryan on Instagram with the name Ryan because he's Ryan. He's also a pretty cool guy, and his name is Ryan.
Ryan never talked to me. I don't know if I was just intimidating, but he didn't talk to me a lot, and I
He's
feel
just
bad.
he's really quiet.
Yeah,
Ryan is really quiet. He's way more vocal on social media.
Yeah, that's because he can properly project his voice.
Exactly.
Yeah. No disrespect.
I met Ryan through like a group project in like 9th grade. I think he was one of the first friends I made.
Knew Ryan because of middle school. I'm pretty sure. Dude, my memory is so fucked to the point where like, is this where I met you? I'm pretty sure this is where I met you. I met you through this, right? And
Man has really shoddy fucking memory.
I'm starting, my memory has been so shit that I'm starting to, what do you call it? Doubt myself on like, I'm pretty sure this is how it went. Like, even though I know for a fact it's like, at this point, like I'm gonna start questioning how I met the Benzer. It's like I'm pretty sure I met you in kindergarten. You know, I met you because we had the same kindergarten. I moved here when I like that's how bad my memory has gotten to this point. Where
Like
it's just
5 years from now, it's just not gonna be like a coherent story. It's just like, yeah, didn't I meet you while I was fighting that dragon on Mars or something?
Yeah, exactly. That's just what's gonna happen. Oh yeah, I played D&D with you guys, right? And something happened or something, and it's like no, it's like what?
Man, there was like a head with like legs there, and there was like only legs. It was like weird or something.
Yeah, bro. And there was like Asian Jesus or some shit. It was weird, bro.
Man, I remember I
Jesus.
could breathe in space or something. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, dude, my memory is gone. I'm so fucking
He's already
toasted.
going senile.
Dude, and then, like I swear to you, I'm gonna develop like schizophrenia. But then like I won't even think it's crazy. I'll be acting like insane. I'll just be like, oh yeah, bro, I hear there's weird voices in my head, but like it doesn't distract me in day-to-day life. I'll just talk to myself occasionally. Don't mind me, bro.
Oh, you know what'd be funny if you got schizophrenia, I got dementia. I just completely forget about you, and then you just refill my memory, which is totally just false information.
Yeah, bro, we went to go kill this dragon this one time, and I ate its tail or some shit, and then I like went Super Saiyan, bro. It was wild.
Oh yeah, I think you're right.
Then like we threw your PC at him and it exploded and shit. It was wild, bro.
Like I had a PC. Wait, who are you again?
I'm gonna be a fucking kooky old man, dude. Jesus Christ.
I can't wait to go crazy when I'm old. It's gonna be so fun.
Dude, at this point, I'm gonna be old by like 30. Like, I'm just gonna forget all my teens and all my teenage life and like my early 20s. I'm just gonna forget everything by the time I'm 30. It's gonna be wild, dude. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm fucked. I just realized, dude.
Man, you don't even have kids to take care of you, Trudy. How are you gonna survive?
Bro, who needs survival?
Just have
Who
your
needs to
girlfriend
have
take care
regular
of
kids to
you.
take care of you? Just kidnapped or adopt.
Yeah, dude. Exactly, bro.
What did you say?
Oh my god, my desk is so open now that I threw away the fucking thing.
Wow, my desk is just so not open.
His room is cluttered. Not like in a bad way, but I just mean like
It's all organized. It's just there's a lot of stuff
so much
around
stuff.
in my room.
Packed. It's insane.
The only reason, okay, it was fine when the PC stuff was like laying like all in one pile there. When they took everything out, the entire floor was covered, and I mean the entire floor. I had to literally watch where I stepped, and I had to step carefully.
Yeah, there were a bunch of screws everywhere. I don't know who did that, but there were screws everywhere.
Yeah, says the guy who is the only one building the PC.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There was a lot of styrofoam there.
There was, yeah. It's a lot of packaging.
Isaac kept ripping up the styrofoam because I wanted to hold the styrofoam and throw it around.
Yeah.
Even when I stopped wanting to do that, he just kept fucking...
It was funny.
Oh, we didn't get to take a look out your window. Fuck.
Don't worry, we'll do it again.
Why would you want to? There's nothing
I don't know.
out there.
It's just the fabled window.
It's just another building.
It's like the closet to Narnia, you know? It's like you just think it's like if you just see it
Oh
all the
yeah,
time, it's just like...
it's so funny because George was sitting right next to my closet and it just like randomly opened, which does that sometimes.
It's cheating, man. What are you doing in this closet?
and then we made a joke that was like, "Oh yeah, Chudy's the closet. He just does that from time to time." And then George was like, "Hey, Chudy, when are you gonna come out the closet?" And then we had like closed it again, like prior to that. And then as soon as George said that, it just like popped open again.
Bro.
Damn, bro. I think your closet stole my soul, bro. I'm losing my memory out here, dude. What the fuck, bro?
Hey, give it soul back.
So on that note, thank you all for tuning into this episode of the DaWeebs Podcast, episode 37.
My window still remains a mystery, and you'll never see what's out there.
Dude, I'm one of these days. Thank you all for your support. Thank you, Ryan, for having watched all the episodes. You maniac. We love you.
You're a psychopath. You're insane.
See you all.
Love you.
In the next podcast, whenever that may be. Probably later this week. Thank you for tuning in.
Like 10 months.
Thank you for tuning in, and until next time.
Oh, shit.